Walking isn't the flashiest form of exercise, but it's a great way to stay in shape. Keep watching to learn about the positive benefits of walking every day. Low bone density could be a sign of osteoporosis, a condition that makes bones weak and brittle. In the US alone, 10 million people 50 years and older have osteoporosis, with the majority being women. Fear not! Walking daily can help prevent osteoporosis and contribute to healthier bones. When you walk, your legs support your body weight, which could prevent deterioration by strengthening your bones. Make sure to do strength training along with your walking routine to keep your other bones healthy too. But if you can only fit in walking, stick to that. Your body will still benefit. Postmenopausal women who walk a mile a day had higher bone density compared to women who walk less. There are a lot of factors that contribute to your overall heart health, like blood pressure, inflammation, and muscle strength. Walking every day can potentially target most of these, leading to a happy heart. Aerobics, like walking, can help strengthen muscles. When your muscles are stronger, they become more efficient at moving oxygen through the blood, putting less strain on your heart. Walking can also slow your heart rate, reduce blood pressure, and decrease inflammation, all of which are heart-healthy processes. Your walking speed might even indicate how healthy your heart is. Preventive cardiologist Haitham Ahmed explained to the Cleveland Clinic, people who were brisk walkers had significantly lower cardiac and all-cause death, which makes sense because those people have higher cardiorespiratory fitness. Dr. Ahmed also noted that people who believe their walking speed has been slowing down over time might be experiencing their heart signaling there's a problem.
Yes! Down a size and a half!
Muscle and joint stiffness are normal to experience when you've been inactive for long periods. When you get out of bed in the morning or stand up from your desk, it's not uncommon to feel stiffness in your body because it hasn't moved around in a while. Keeping active or taking quick breaks to squeeze in some stretches can keep your muscles and joints loose. With a regular exercise routine, you could feel more limber overall. Daily walks can combat stiffness, even for those with arthritis. Creaky Joints, a research organization for people with arthritis and rheumatic disease, explains that walking can protect your joints and send more blood flow to your joint cartilage to keep it strong and healthy. The additional benefit of potential weight loss is the icing on the cake for people with arthritis, as extra pounds can flare inflammation that causes joint pain. According to the Glaucoma Research Foundation, or GRF for short, walking is a helpful activity for your eyesight. Regularly participating in moderate exercise like daily brisk walking can reduce intraocular pressure, or IOP. GRF notes that increased IOP is a notable symptom of glaucoma, an eye condition that causes optic nerve damage that can lead to blindness. Even if you don't have glaucoma or other severe optical conditions, walking might still help you keep your vision in check and prevent vision issues down the road. An American Academy of Ophthalmology article explains the results of a study focused on the relationship between exercise and eyesight. The study separated mice into two groups, one with access to an exercise wheel for and the other without. After 4 weeks, researchers treated all mice eyes with lasers to simulate age-related vision loss. The exercising mice had as much as 45% less vision damage. You might notice that when you take a walk, you get a feel-good attitude rush over you. There's actually something scientific happening when you feel this sense of positivity. WebMD says walking offers a natural pick-me-up when blood flow and circulation increase. The process calms your central nervous system, and when your nerves are calm, you feel more at ease. Plus, spending too much time inside can make you feel fatigued, anxious, and depressed. So getting outside might increase the fantastic benefits of walking. Walking can also improve your brain's function in general. Teresa Lou Ambrose, one author of a study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, told Reuters, regular aerobic exercise reduces one's risk of developing chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, diabetes type 2, and high cholesterol. These chronic conditions harm the brain, likely through compromised blood flow to the brain. The brain needs excellent blood flow regularly to keep it healthy, and a consistent walking routine can do the trick.
Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here!
Metabolism affects the way your body breaks down food for energy. The better your metabolism, the more calories you can burn at rest, leading to more efficient calorie and fat burn. Exercise, in general, is known to boost your metabolism when done regularly. But is walking every day enough? According to Livestrong, yes, walking can have a positive impact on your metabolism. Even walking at a leisurely pace can give you a slight metabolism boost, which can increase based on the intensity. For instance, walking mostly uphill can increase fat burn more than an even level walk. And walking faster with more effort can also shed more calories and fat. What's more, walking regularly throughout the week can bump up your basal metabolic rate, or BMR, allowing you to burn more calories even when you're not exercising. The key to getting the most out of your walks is to give them your best effort. Go a little faster, pump your arms, or try a new route with some extra hills to give your metabolism a jump start. Walking obviously burns calories, and when you burn more calories than you consume, you lose weight. A regular walking routine combined with a healthy, calorie-conscious diet could lead to a lower number on the scale. Very Well Fit explains that you can lose between 200 to 600 calories per hour when walking, depending on your weight and intensity level. If you walk every day, that's as much as 4,200 calories burned each week, which is more than the 3,500 calories needed to lose 1 pound. Of course, you'll need to make sure you're not surpassing your recommended number of calories each day to maintain that deficit. Want to make sure you're doing everything you can on your walks for maximum calorie burn? Eat This Not That suggests walking to a playlist that keeps you energized and finding a motivating buddy to walk with to add variety and interest to your routine. For an extra burn, try varying your walking pace, accelerating and decelerating to get your metabolism working with you. It can sometimes feel like a chore to get up and exercise, but once you get outside and complete a walk, you feel more energized than you did before you started, right? There's science behind this phenomenon. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, cardiovascular activities like walking help, quote, boost energy levels by releasing certain hormones like endorphins and delivering oxygen throughout the body. That's why getting into the swing of a regular walking routine might help you maintain energy throughout the day. WebMD detailed the results of a 2006 study that analyzed dozens of other studies on exercise and fatigue. Overwhelmingly, people in the studies who participated in regular exercise routines noted feeling less fatigued than people who led more sedentary lives. It just goes to show that leading a more active lifestyle might give you the energy you've been craving. When you participate in physical activity, your blood sugar levels can decrease for 24 hours or more. That's one reason your doctor will tell you to get started with a regular exercise routine if you consistently have elevated glucose levels when you get blood work done. Along with a healthy diet, being active may help prevent the onset of diabetes, especially in those with prediabetes. Research by the American Diabetes Association's Diabetes Care studied inactive participants aged 60 or older who were at risk for glucose intolerance. After walking for 15 minutes after each of their 3 meals per day, participants experienced better glycemic control than without the walks. Interestingly, post-meal walking led to better glycemic control than 45-minute daily walks, suggesting that intermittent walking could be beneficial for those looking to control their blood sugar levels. When you exercise, your lungs become stronger, much like your muscles. As they expand and contract, they build strength, eventually making them more efficient at doing their job. During exercise, they allow you to breathe, but also help the heart move oxygen through the body and to the muscles that need them. Per the American Lung Association, as your physical fitness improves, your body becomes more efficient at getting oxygen into the bloodstream and transporting it to the working muscles. That's one of the reasons that you are less likely to become short of breath during exercise over time. As an aerobic activity, walking makes the heart and lungs work harder, which gives them the exercise they need to work together, function properly, and get oxygen to muscles to keep building strength and burning calories. Tossing and turning at night? Start a new walking regimen, and you might find that falling asleep is much easier. A group of 490 people in a 2016 study participated in a 4-week walking regimen of 10,000 steps daily. Researchers found that the program increased the participants' sleep duration, decreased the length of time to fall asleep, and improved their perceived sleep quality. How does it work? It has a lot to do with your circadian rhythm, which physical activity can help. Exercise can energize you, which could make you feel more alert and awake during the day. Once bedtime arrives, you might feel more ready to turn in, making it less likely that you'll stay awake for a long period of time before falling asleep. Physical activity can also increase sleep quality and help you stay asleep longer to feel more refreshed in the morning. When you're a smoker, the overwhelming urge to smoke can make it difficult to quit, and sometimes stopping smoking means swapping one bad habit with another to combat the urge. However, regular walking may be beneficial for smokers who want to quit smoking, and it's definitely not a bad habit to replace it with. Exercise can have lasting effects on your mood, even when you're anxious or depressed. If your moods influence your smoking habits, a regular walking routine could stave off the cravings by uplifting you. According to smokefree.gov, aerobic exercises, even in short periods, can help fight the urge to smoke. While you're out walking, you might not even think about lighting another cigarette, and the effect can last up to 50 minutes after you stop walking. So the more you walk, the easier it might be to take your mind off smoking and get to the healthy place you want to be. When you're at risk for cancer, type 2 diabetes, or heart conditions, your doctor might gently encourage you to take up walking. That's because this simple movement may help prevent such conditions. According to the American Cancer Society, studies have linked walking with a lowered risk of certain types of cancers, such as colon cancer and breast cancer. Even walking less than the recommended guidelines seem to positively affect the mortality rates of participants based on the results of their study. Those with or without a risk for heart disease can benefit from walking 30 minutes or more each day. Walking comes with several heart-healthy benefits, notably a lowered risk of heart disease and stroke. Not only is walking in itself a great exercise, but it might also lead you to more challenging activities once you gain confidence and build strength and endurance. Yes, regular walking might just be the motivation you need to transition into exercises that can burn even more calories, like circuit training or running. Olympic marathon runner Julia Sporting told WebMD that it all starts with walking. Whenever you embark on a fitness program and you want to become a runner, you start by walking. Then you set a goal, like from this stop sign to the next corner, I'm going to run. You keep building that until you're jogging. Even a little bit of jogging or running mixed in with your walking routine can boost its overall health benefits, including burning more calories and reducing muscle fatigue. If you're physically able, try starting with a light jog for a few seconds and switch back to walking. Then, keep increasing the amount of time you jog and your intensity until you can build up to a run. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Health Digest videos about your favorite stuff are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.